So what I want to ask you is this here. Given that they did this with 20th Century Studios with Hulu, do you
Mm.
think Alien could possibly be finding a home on Hulu as well? Like a smaller scale. Like imagine, let's say they make a movie called Xenomorph
Hmm.
and put it on Hulu. Smaller scale, hour and a half, just telling a contained story about maybe one character, small group of characters battling against a character that has all of this lore.
Mm.
Is this the future of what we can expect with Hulu and 20th Century Studios?
I think they're definitely probably already thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Because that franchise is dead in the water, and maybe honestly, they're probably thinking who owns Terminator, they're thinking that too. Let's be real.
Same
They're probably
studio,
thinking that as well.
same studio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fox, or is it Universal? I thought it was Universal.
No, no, it was 20th Century.
20th Century. Okay, okay. So they're thinking the same thing. Any kind of franchise has been run to the ground, old, from the 80s, 70s, 90s. That's just like, yo, there's nothing left on this. They're probably thinking, okay, let's do a small scale, one shot kind of story, throw it on Hulu, throw it on streaming, see if we get people to bite, and then we'll go all in for a theatrical release. Let's see if we can reboot some of these franchises on streaming, and then we'll get them back on the box office. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We got coming.
Yes,
in.
sir.
Denise said, now I gotta check it out. I admit it, when someone mentions The Predator, I don't take it as seriously as a movie. It kind of gets the scary movie vibe / Final Destination treatment for me when it gets lost in its depth.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say here, right?
Mm.
Alien versus Predator, the first one was actually pretty good. Was Sanaa Lathan. They spent good money on Alien versus Predator. Yeah, it was trash.
Yeah.
It was
camp.
it was popcorn.
Yeah,
It
good
was,
camp.
but it was. I don't disagree with that. But what I'll say is that the first Predator movie is still a classic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Still a classic.
It is.
Predator
it
2,
is.
Predator 2 with Danny Glover is that close to being like, it's that close, bro. It doesn't get any better than Riggs. I don't know if he was Riggs or Murtaugh, because I'm a little sauce, but it doesn't get any better than Danny Glover going chase. It doesn't get no better than Danny Glover running through LA tearing shit up with the Predator. Predator 2 was not a good movie, but it was almost so bad that it was good.
Good, yeah. That's the one that gets left behind. I mean, even people mention they'll bitch about Alien versus Predator 2, or they'll bitch about the Predators before they'll even mention Predators 2, to be honest with you. That's the kind of the forgotten one out of all the series, in my opinion.
I mean, that's fair, but I don't think that, I'll say this. I never saw Predator or Alien versus Predator. I never saw the second. I didn't see that. My brother saw that one. That one was bullshit. That came out in a rough. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get paid to see that one. That's all.
I'm not
gonna
doing
need to get cash
but
to see that shit.
But it's crazy to think that but the crazy thing is, Alien versus Predator was PG-13. The first one they put out was PG-13.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense, right? But anyways, digress. Like, I think you make a good point. If I was working for Hulu or 20th Century Studios, Xenomorph should be the next one-off they put out on Hulu for streaming. Call it that. Call it Xenomorph. Don't call it Alien.
That would work.
Call it Xenomorph because we know Xenomorph is the alien, right? If we're gonna do Terminator, let's make a movie called T-800. You know what I'm saying?
Easy. Too easy.
The same way that, like, with Netflix and Vince Gilligan did El Camino, Breaking Bad story. Let's do T-800, a Terminator story, or Xenomorph, an alien, whatever, right?
Yeah.
smaller is better in this era of people being in the house and not really going outside for the big theatrical releases. But long story
True.
short, bro, Prey was a good ass movie, dog. Straight
Prey
up.
was excellent. Yeah. Was it Donovan said, "I'll give you $5 for $5. What's it? How long was that game? Like 2 hours? I'll be movie of the week.
No, it was
$5
like an hour and a
for
half.
movie of the week. Hour and a half.
Hour and a
Okay.
half.
Movie of the week. Aliens versus Predator 2. I'll watch it for $5. But
Yeah. All right.
But no,
see-
you're right, man. You're right. And get John Ridley the hell away from the damn thing. Like everyone else, anyone who's been attached, I don't care. James Cameron, like just side, keep him out of it. Let's get some fresh new people, fresh new talent on these new relaunches and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They did their thing. They started it. Time for some new talent to take over for it. You know what I mean?
Straight up. Because at the end of the year,
Yep.
Prey might be top 10, man. It might be top 10, bro.
Yeah. I had to see it. Like I just interesting to be good.
Oh,
And
shit.
I went through the blender.
And it was. It delivered.
Yeah, it did.
No,
It
you
definitely
good
did,
now.
man.
You good?
All right, cool. Bad. So we'll see, man. Predator.
All right. So next one.
Predator in the West coming up soon.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Prey 2 in the West, that's going to be fire, bro. Like, they not ready to see the Predator. But this is my only thing, though, right? Do we need the Predator to actually win in one of these movies? Because what movies has the Predator gone against humans and won? He hasn't got a single W on Earth against humans. Are we okay with that, though?
I think so, because honestly, we don't want. They represent us. The characters represent us. So us as an audience vicariously live through these characters. So we want to win. So I think.
Okay.
So. I think it's fine.
As long as the Predator is physically imposing and is like doing cool shit, and the humans got to figure out a way to take them out, it's okay. So
yeah, because it wasn't
the next
one.
one.
It's never been a 1-on-1. It's always been like 1 versus 10 plus people. It takes a big line of people to get one down. So as long as they play like that, I think it's fine.